All right, sorry about that. Just had to get all my stuff going here. I got a new microphone, and it's being a bit of a challenge to learn it. I can tell I can get the quality. Um, that'll help. But yeah. So please be patient because again, I'm gonna have to try to get an arm for this thing that's a little bit better. But yeah. And I'm leaning forward today so that I can properly address it the way that I've got it at least working for now. Okay. Well, hey, the stupid shit. Anyway, okay. Welcome. I'm just wanting to do a quick state of things today so that I can move into kind of the next stage. I'm moving into the UI polish and finishing now. So the play mode is pretty much there. A couple little things I'll be working on it over the next week, but it's still pretty close to where we need it for 19999. That's coming very soon, very soon on a black day. Anyway, okay, so quickly I'm gonna jump in and show some of the different things that I'm contending with. Real quick, let's see here. First, I'll go ahead and start off with AAMS or Action Adventure Motion System by Travesty. Been an absolutely great package. We've used it in multiple projects, and it's fantastic. Can't recommend it enough, and its support is among the best. So, with that in mind, to Travesty. Okay, so I have solved my state machine issues, and it seems like most of the gas stuff is working correctly now, except still getting. I think it's an IK hold issue on these guys. So kind of drop off, and you can kind of see it's the same. It's the same on all. And you can see he kind of gets stuck in it, but we go into whoops. But um, but anyway, so it's kind of that in between state, but I think it has something to do with the IK. I'm still messing with it to figure it out perfectly. Um, okay, so let's see. Um, also, oh yeah, one other thing. When I do this, sometimes those streaks will stay on the feet. So, of course, it's not going to do it. Um, and then, yeah, and then anyway, that should actually that's pretty much it for AAMS. I've got some issues with moving the blocks around, but I think it's the same IK issue. So I'm pretty much just chasing that one at this point. And at that point, I think we'll be all right. And then you should be able to. Okay, so the next thing I want to probably address is the build system. Um, so I do have the build system. It's all up and working now. Again, the cameras and stuff are a little off. Um, this isn't really a question to diffuse. This isn't really a question. Sorry about that. This isn't really a question to diffuse. It's more of a um, kind of yeah. I don't know. But yeah, we're still in that camera phase. So today we're going to be doing a lot of camera work, getting the camera working between the two different modes, adding the building tools to to the drone here, and that kind of thing. Have all those controls in, and you can fully fly the drone with keyboard and mouse now. Anyway, yeah, you'll as the player will start out in this garage, and then you'll have all the facilities in the garage. There's like a music player in there. There's a couple motorcycles and a car. But then you'll also have the admin menu, which will give you full access to all the spawner and here's a good one. If anybody knows, probably Travis Deep would know it. But basically, when I drop out of the drone, my rotation is matching the drone and not the world. I know there's a set to do that, but if you happen to know where it is, you could point it to me or anybody else to point to where that is. That I could, I again, I know it. I know it. I just need to kind of look it up again. Let's see. Other than that, pretty much here. You now can pull up the HUD and do your terraforming and then put it away. So now it's much more pliable that way. Drones makes it super easy to kind of move around in the levels now. So that's been really cool too. So it's coming along nicely, and as you can see, we're working on getting kind of the 199 version. The idea is to get you all the tools that we're going to use to build our verses in here already out, so you can start building your own maps and your own verses and that kind of thing. My little chrome world here will be a nice way to demonstrate that, and then you'll have like toys in here to play with and do all that stuff. As the 2.0 version rolls out, we're planning to have it that you're really um, directly into it. So, or directly into it. I really need a, an all around mic. Uh, unless I can do headphones or something like that. Apparently, I'm not able to keep my head straight. So, I guess I'm not going on Joe Rogan. Um, let's see. All right. So, I'm trying to think of anything else really quick. No, I think that's pretty much it. So, again, in quick review for AAMS, I'm still looking at that. That I used to think it was an animation state process or problem, but now I'm thinking it might be something to do with IK. Everything else seems to be working perfectly. Fell through the world. That was cool. Where it all work? That's cool. All right. So, with that in mind, I guess I'll go ahead and sign off at this point. And then go ahead and drop this video link to all the peoples. And again, thank you. Early this morning, I really quickly just want to kind of take a second. Earlier this morning, I went back through my Discord conversations, and in most cases, I'm not a people person. And let's see. I'm not a people person, so I think that sometimes comes through in text conversations a lot for me. So I tend to avoid it. You see that my Discord channel's empty and my YouTube's empty, and the reason for that is probably not the game or the quality of the game. It's much more my personality and my aggressiveness and my let's say it abrasiveness. But I did want to take a moment, and like I say, in most of my conversations I look back on today, I was mostly, I'm okay with what I said. I'm okay with how I came across. But there was one conversation with a person named Millsy where I was super harsh and super mean, and they came at me with a real open and honorable methodology, and I shut them down so hard. Like I was like aghast at myself when I read it. So I just wanted to take a moment to apologize. I'm sure they probably won't hear me. They blocked me on Discord as they rightfully should. But yeah, if I can put it out there publicly, I just like to say I'm sorry. That was really shitty of me, and I was a dickhead. But that's par for the course for over here. So yeah, sorry about that. So anyway, with that aside, then we'll just like I said, go back to the DCF development. I'm gonna be again to review. I'm gonna be putting out the 1999 version very 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 soon. And that will basically, the idea behind that is to give you all the creative control that's in the system before the 2.0 version hits. When the 2.0 version hits, it will have one fully developed verse in it that's probably 80% done now. And then another verse that'll be about 20% developed. And then a third verse that'll be kind of more of a private verse that I operate out of. But that one's also going to be semi-developed by the time that 2.0 hits. So, but the point is that we started to understand that when I started to understand that when I hit a certain level in the creativity of DCF, that the tool set itself can build a verse coming up. So in the old DCF, which is based on Unreal 4.5 or 5.4.4, 4.5. Holy cow! I went back that far. No, 5.4.4, and that it runs well. It's a little choppy because it's using Survival Game Kit for the physics and the mechanics, and that's now we're using GAS, so it's light years different in feel. But sorry, lost my thought. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, sorry, lost my train of thought. So, yeah, so in quick review, just looking for that AAMS problem, and then we can go from there. I don't, the building system is a camera thing, and we've had it worked out before, and now it's messed up because the drone's in the system now. But again, we're working it all together, and that's actually what's going to happen today. So, I'll be around working on that today. I am around in Discord. I'm opening the Orange 44 Discord back up to public view. So anybody's welcome in there, and I'll try to post a little bit more often, and I'll try to interact a little bit more often. I'm honestly kind of I'm in a crunch mode right now for this week to try to get this game the 199 version out and take a little break after that, and then I'm going to be full crunch mode all the way out till 2.0 release. Once the 2.0 release comes out, I am planning on taking a pretty significant break and possibly a career change. I haven't quite decided where we're going to go with that, but yeah, it's possible that I'll be picking up a different job. I've been being courted by the AI sector quite a bit because of the work that me and Crunch are doing. So the game, although it's fun and although I want to continue with it, it hasn't taken anybody, you know, by storm, or nobody's picking it up. I think we've sold like 7 copies since January. So, I've given out way more than I've sold, and so it's. I mean, it's from every perspective, it's complete failure already. So the 2.0 release is more for me to prove that it can do what I want it to do, and that I said it was going to do. I don't expect it to start selling and then people to start coming through and go, "Oh wow, look, it's great." I Probably not. It's just not the way of things for me. But anyway, so yeah, like I say, I'm kind of looking back into AI, well, looking into AI and getting into that end of the market. Hmm. If you know my history, I have like 35 years as system engineer here in the Salt Lake Valley. Done all sorts of IT projects and stuff like that, and so this is just an extension, and it's something I've tried for 3.5 years now. I have 3 games on Steam, and the way it's been received, the way that people have reacted or not reacted, it's been heartbreaking for me. I mean, being an author is a difficult career because of how harsh it is. But being a video or an indie video game designer it's way harsher. So anyway, get into this emotional shit. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching any part of this update. And if you have any clues on what I'm doing wrong, please feel free to let me know, even if it's a stupid idea. I do believe that there is stupid questions, and I do believe there is stupid ideas, but they'll always open the door and lead to new ones. So it's like I told my guys when I used to work at a company called Totally Awesome Computers, and I had about 40 techs under me. I'd always tell them, listen, if you're going to bring me a problem, at least bring me a solution. It just means that you've thought through the problem and you've tried to figure out a solution, no matter how convoluted. Then we have a place to start from. So, anyway, that sounded kind of lectury. All right. Well, you guys have a good day, and thanks so much for